All right. We are live. I'm just waiting to see, make sure everything's working okay. Gotta wait for the, there's a little delay from when I hit that stream button to when it actually starts showing up. But, yeah, welcome everybody. Good morning. Today, see, there we go. I'm gonna be doing a little working on the wall for my diorama, and I've got just a quick little block out to so I know my scale and my just kind of what I'm working with. And this is just like a rough block out of like the basic layout so far. I just wanted to kind of see how things are looking. I should have done this a long time ago. I mean, I sort of did, but um, I didn't have all my not all my props, but the three of the bigger props in there. But this will just give me an idea of exactly the proportions I have going on, and if I need to scale things up or down. I do. So I was gonna do like a tiling wall texture, but I kind of realized I don't really need to, because I mean it's more like a modular thing for this diorama that I'm working on. So I'm just gonna do that instead. I mean, I guess you could say it's similar to uh, oops, a modular asset, but not totally. Yeah, I have snapping on. At least I thought I did. And let's see, front. I put that there. Now, if I go into edit mode, I can just kind of why am I having such a tough time? There we go. Oh, and I couldn't really find anything that I wanted that looked exactly like what I wanted. So this is kind of one of the references that I liked. I'm gonna do some wood planks going across horizontally, and the lower half of the wall, or the lower portion, not necessarily half, but like this area, equal to even with these, is going to be kind of where I'm going to have stone up to that part. But today I'm just going to kind of block it out. Oh, go ahead and oh, nothing too detailed today. I just want to get a rough idea of kind of what I'm working with here. Let's go ahead and I will dissolve these edges. Okay, let's put one edge out there. I'm gonna make it come just a little above this. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, this will be like bricks up to there, or maybe a little higher. How about maybe about to there, and then we'll do the rest uh, wood. Morning. How you doing? I'm just doing a quick block out for the wall for this diorama I'm working on. I was gonna do like a totally tiling texture, but I realized I don't necessarily need to. Let's see. So I want the planks, and this is the one of the references I'm working off of. I couldn't find anything that I really liked. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do stone up to this line here, and then everything above that is gonna be wood, like wood planks running horizontally. Um, so I have to figure out exactly what the best way to do that is. I think, whoops, I think if I just duplicate this face, I can start just kind of making planks. Maybe, yeah, I think that's an okay size to start off with. One thing that drives me nuts in Blender is the snapping. I have absolute snapping on, but for some reason, like for it, why didn't it snap to the grid here? Like I still don't understand why it does that. Very, very odd. But I'll just go ahead and basically just duplicate these. And I think I'll vary them in size so that they're not so uniform. I do want it to look kind of unique. Actually, let me that way it'll kind of have a little more of that uh stylized look to it. And this is definitely just a very rough block out. Nothing, oops, nothing set in stone. It's so bizarre. I don't understand why it doesn't snap to the grid. Like I have to zoom in so close to get to this little grid. I'll just make this a long one. That's the nice thing about. Ooh, what happened there? Oh, that's okay. Stylized assets. You don't have to worry too much about everything being physically correct. You just kind of you have a lot of freedom to just do what you want. Let's see. I'm just switching back and forth between the faces and edges. I'll probably just bring all. These are in the. They're in this beam, so I don't have to worry too much about those. Let's do a big one. Couple more and we'll be done for the wood part anyway. And this is just a layout. I'm still gonna extrude them and bevel them and stuff. Why Blender? Why? I don't understand. So we have one more. Now I'll hop into face mode, select all, except for this. I don't have one there. Weird. I could have sworn I made one there. Okay, so let's go to solid. And let's get I'll just hide that one. I'll select all these. And I will, let's see, Alt E, individual faces. Oh, no, too much. Let's turn snapping off. Yeah. Let me go ahead and hide everything else for now. Back in edit mode. your snappings off. That should be thick enough. Then I'm gonna scale on the individual origins just to give them a little bit of separation. That's probably a little too much for some of them. I'm gonna go through and let me get my stylus. I like using the stylus better when I'm selecting stuff because it's just a little faster to maneuver around the screen. These don't need to be so wide. And this is just so that we can see the exaggeration of the wood planks. I don't want them to be too angled because then they'll look like almost like bricks. Come in. But it's good to have something that can catch the light, just to give it that exaggerated detail that you kind of go for when you're doing stylized stuff. And it's better for the normal maps too. You don't want everything to just be a flat surface. Now I think I can, I wonder if I can just separate those. Oh, I wonder if they are separate already. Yeah, they are. Perfect. Go to edge mode. See what happens when we bevel these. Just a little bit. That should work. And then we'll take these in a ZBrush and sculpt out some details on them. And let me go. All right. Unhide everything. Go back in the front. Edit. Now we're kind of going to do the same thing down here, except I'm going to do bricks or stones. I think I'm going to do more like stone bricks because that's kind of what the floor is already. I did that tiling texture for the floor. And this is kind of like a carved stone brick column base thingy. So, oh, what do I do? Edit mode. I'll just duplicate this. And pretty much the same process. Turn snapping back on. Except these are going to be quite a bit smaller, but a little bit more uniform. I don't understand that. Why? Why didn't it just snap to the grid? That might be a little big. Make it a little bit shorter. It should be. So what I'll do is I'll make like 3 or 4 different sizes. Oops. Kind of like how I just did with the wood planks. I'm gonna make these a little more random. I want it to have like a little bit of a haphazard look to it. You know, kind of like they had to find the perfect stone for each one. Oh, that is so annoying. Let me switch to vertex. Maybe make a skinny one. Snapping off for now. Make a tall one now. Tall but skinny. Now I'll grab all of these guys. Maybe those. Actually, I'll make another super small one. Okay. Yeah, nothing technical at all, really. Just adding randomization to it. I'm gonna bring that down. Now some of these. Kind of make it a little less uniform. That's probably enough. And so let me up into the face mode, go solid. Hide this. That one. Same thing, I'm just gonna extrude these, but I'm gonna make them a lot bigger because they're bricks. And see this up in a wireframe again. Oh, cat box got in the way. Let me move that. There we go. Oh no, I'm getting the white ring now. If I that white ring drives me nuts. And I want that to be in line with the wall. You know what? Let me pull those out a bit more first, so that they're bigger. Now when I move them back, there we go. Just a touch more. Might have to move this back too. The wood. Yeah, maybe more. Just so we can see the contour of the beams a little better and stuff. Heck. There we go. Edit mode. Hide everything. I think I can just get rid of this now. And here on these, I want to bevel these. A lot more. And that'll be my bricks. And oh, what happened there? This one is a little too funky for its own good. Let's just get rid of it. I probably won't sculpt that many since they're so similar. I'll I'll probably only do a handful when I actually sculpt them. And then I can just use the ones I sculpt and rotate them and scale them and stuff. Like I'll probably honestly only end up using like 1, 2, 6 or 7 of these. Because once you sculpt them, you can flip them, turn them, rotate them, and you have all these different angles that you can utilize it. Same thing with the wood planks, kinda. I can flip them or like 180 them, scale them a little bit. That way it has a little more randomization and it won't look exactly the same every time I reuse it. But that gives you an idea of kind of what the wall is going to look like. So we'll have stones up to there. These are wood tiles or wood planks. I will have some windows in some parts. I'll probably have a window here, and then I think my door is going to be right here. Then the wall will continue here. And we'll have like the tables here. Not sure what else I'm going to put in there. Maybe a couple shelves with like potions, books. I'm kind of like shooting for like a little storage room look, like scene. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a stream. Kind of a short one today. But on Wednesday, I'll bring this into ZBrush and get it sculpted, and you'll definitely be able to tell a lot more what I'm doing, because it's probably wasn't very clear just blocking it out. But you always got to do the block out and just get a basic idea of what the look you're going for is. From what I understand, you should even do more than that. You should like block out the entire room and then do light testing just to see if everything like is setting the mood and the silhouette the right way. But this has definitely been it's a learning process for me. But I think it's gonna look pretty good. So that's it for today, guys. Wednesday I'll be back around the same time, 10:30, 11, and we'll be doing the sculpting in ZBrush. We'll get some rock sculpting and wood sculpting going. I might actually do some of that tomorrow off stream just so I can get ahead a little bit, because I do have a lot of planks, but I'll probably do the same thing with the planks that I'm gonna do with the bricks. I'll sculpt like 3 or 4 and then just rotate them and scale them and reuse them, as opposed to making 20 different planks. So tune in for that on Wednesday. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. That way you'll get notified as soon as I go live. And if you like the videos, hit that like button. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you on Wednesday. Peace.